So I'm like pretty into manifesting or whatever, and like just getting my thoughts right. Like I do believe that there is a God, like an energetic God that kind of helps things work, but I do think that it's more like akin to electricity rather than, a person up in the sky or whatever. But uh there's this big thing in manifestation that's talking about, you have to have positive thoughts. And I actually totally, I don't want to say totally, I actually really agree with this, but I'm not so stoked on it lately because what I've realized is that when I can name, um, like negative emotions that I'm having and like kind of direct that negative emotion. Like say I'm having, you know, worries about money. Like I realize if I say, "Oh, I don't want to worry about money." I can, stop worrying about money. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Oh man. So yeah, like I don't, and it's like it helps me to have some kind of like confidence because I really actually think confidence is our natural state. And so, I think neuro knowledge talks about how, like, uh, manifestation or whatever is often defense. And when you can kind of like diffuse a negative emotion like fear or worry or guilt or something like that, you can also kind of relax into the original state that you're in, you know, parasympathetic nervous system, or just the chill state of like accepting things and, receiving things. And so, yeah, I just don't want to worry so much. I want to like focus on some of the things that have been kind of holding me back. Like, um, I've spent so much time on the phone, and it has been helpful because it has been helpful to kind of like name that frustration around the phone. Like when I'm like swiping through TikTok, giving myself positive affirmations actually I feel like gives me dopamine to continue on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. And I just like telling myself I don't want to be on this app for like a long time actually helps me to just cut out, give like give myself enough space to where I'm not just on the phone for a few hours. And it also at the same time kind of like cuts through a physical barrier of, I'm uh I don't I get worried about like making a video, or I get worried about uh going to the car when it's cold and picking up something that I bought from the store that I left in the car. And it's like uh I like telling myself like I don't want to worry, I don't want to be stressed about these things actually helps me to get moving, to just like take that step. I feel like it kind of like what happens when I'm stressed is I just like kind of tense up maybe in my stomach or whatever. And then I'm like, I don't want to stress about this, you know? I don't want to worry about this thing. And I kind of name it, put it into a place, and then just keep it moving. And so, like, put it, like, name it, give myself some space, give myself some emotional space and, like, clarity about the thing. And then I can move to the next thing. You know what I mean? Because trying to, um, trying to figure everything out and like positively think my way into it kind of feels like almost uh it feels like I'm not even that in control sometimes, because it's just like I'm just accepting. I'm just accepting. I'm like, you know, I love my life. I love you, life. I love you, body. Like those are the kinds of things that I've been saying lately, and it does relax me. But sometimes it's like relaxing me in the way that's keeping me in a negative space, or in the space where I don't want to be. So yeah, it's kind of where I'm at with it. But I don't know. Um, I've got this video right now that's doing decent on TikTok, and doing decent on TikTok, and I, I'm kind of stoked about it, and I want to write about manifestation. I want to write about um, like feeling better, like using emotions to feel better, but I also want to you know write about my life, and like feel uh, give a little bit more of my personality, and like make music. Like I want to post some music and post some videos of music. So yeah, it's kind of like what I've been thinking about, and I just don't want to be worried about it. I don't want to like stress over whether I'm using my platform for the right thing. It's like platform, it's such a lame word, right? Platform. It's like it's like a politician word, rather than like website or like blog or something. Like blog is so dorky. It's like I feel more like that. I feel more I feel more dorky, not dirky. I feel more dirky and dorky. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess like naming things that I'm unconfident about helps me diffuse it.